Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, October 25th, 2011. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, the Tullahoma Municipal Airport is receiving a major grant. An infant is dead and 6 others are injured in a car crash at an intersection on the new Shelbyville bypass. And the population of Lynchburg swelled to well over 25,000 people this weekend. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
When you see the sign, The Main Event, take a close look inside at a hair studio that offers services by some of the best master stylists in Middle Tennessee. These stylists offer a list of services that compete with large city salons, from trendy cuts for men, women, and children to the latest color techniques, including highlights and bold color accents. Other services offered include permanent hair weaving and relaxing to formal hairstyle for that special occasion. You can also give yourself a very special treat with a full makeover, including full body waxing. For your convenience, we are open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until the last client leaves happy. Call and make your appointment at 931-571-8682 or stop by our Tullahoma location at 207 North Jackson Street. Pamper yourself at The Main Event today.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The Tennessee Department of Transportation announced last Friday that the Tullahoma Municipal Airport will receive $770,000 in federal and state funding grants. The Tullahoma Airport is one of 5 Tennessee airports that will be receiving federal and state aeronautics grants totaling $10,154,989. The grant package for Tullahoma includes $288,000 in federal funding, $405,000 in state funding, and $77,000 in local funding. The grants are made available through the Tennessee Department of Transportation's Aeronautics Division. The division administers federal and state funding to assist in the location, design, construction, and maintenance of Tennessee's public aviation system. Airport manager John Glass says a parking area will be expanded to provide access to 4 new 12,000 square foot hangars. He says the money will also be used to pay for new approach lighting to improve safety and visibility for pilots landing at night and in bad weather. Glass says in the past, some jet pilots have been diverted to other airports after failing to find the Tullahoma runway.
An infant is dead and 6 others injured following a 2-vehicle crash outside of Shelbyville over the weekend. Tennessee Highway Patrol says a 4-month-old baby died at the scene of the Saturday morning crash at the intersection of Highway 437 and Railroad Road. Troopers said the victim was not properly restrained in a child carrier. A 2-year-old brother and 4-year-old sister were also injured. They were listed in stable condition at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville yesterday. THP says the car driven by Edward Petiton Rendon ran a stop sign and was hit by a truck driven by Jacelyn Byers. Both drivers and 2 adult passengers were also hurt. The Highway Patrol says that blood tests were taken and charges are pending in the crash.
The sportsmen and businessmen are getting ready for their annual fundraiser. Chip spoke recently with Carter Sane, one of the event organizers.
It's our 28th year, and my dad has arranged for the Ultimate Oldies to come out and entertain everyone on November the 5th, which is Saturday. It'll be at the Conference Center, of course, and we're very excited to have the opportunity to show that this organization is still a very viable part of this community. It's been it's been something that we have always been surprised from year to year that folks still believe in this organization at the level that they do. And go ahead.
I'm sorry, the economy. How is that affecting? Is that affecting your father mentioned something about that, but the giving is still there despite the downturn.
The economy was bad last year, and we did as good as we've ever done. And so that means we were able to give as much as we've ever given this year. And so we want to be able to continue that. And we feel like with the support of your readership and our members, which is pretty broad, we can continue to do that.
What can people do, person to person? What can they do to help this event?
There's a few ways, really. You can give cash. You can give time. We need it. You can also give silent auction items, live auction items. So if you're in business or if you have a craft, if you have something that you're good at, and you want to donate to us, we'll take anything. We'll take time, money. You can also, if you'd like, participate if you're a gaming person, you want to participate in the raffle. We'd love to have your participation in that. It's been a favorite. So you can take a chance to win $5,000. Not bad. So if you need anything, you can call me at 931-581-7909. We'll get you dinner tickets for the event. We'll raffle tickets for the raffle, or we'll come by and pick up anything you might want to donate.
Okay, that number again?
931-581-7909. Just call Carter.
And we'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
It's Truck Month at Stan McNabb, and new trucks are arriving daily. All trucks available with 0% financing, like this new Chevy Silverado. 0% financing plus $5,000 off during Truck Month at Stan McNabb. Plus, every new truck is on sale this month. When nothing but a truck will do, get to Stan McNabb today, the area's largest truck dealer. 2000 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma, under the big American flag.
There's one place women of all ages can find the care they need, the Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center. We're a full-service women's center with comprehensive obstetrical and gynecological surgery. Our excellent customer satisfaction rate is a reflection of our commitment to excellence. To serve you even better, we've now remodeled our facility. Our family-friendly birth center features private labor, delivery, and recovery suites. For every stage of your life, we're there for you. The Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center.
Hi, I'm Jim Woodard of Woodard's Diamond Showroom. Antwerp, Belgium is the diamond capital of the world. As a member of IJO, Woodard's has a rare opportunity to buy directly from the Antwerp diamond cutter. Woodard's will be leaving for Antwerp shortly to hand-pick diamonds at substantial savings. So stop in now and have Woodard's choose the perfect diamond for you, directly from Antwerp, Belgium. Only at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Over 25,000 people were in Lynchburg over the weekend for the prestigious Jack Daniel's Invitational Barbecue Contest. Jim spoke with Jack Daniel Master Distiller Jeff Arnett.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking now with Jeff Arnett, and Jeff has the best job. We have determined he has the best job of anybody in the world. He is the master distiller here at Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. First of all, let's talk about this great event you're having here today. A huge turnout. Tell us a little bit about the event.
Well, this is our 24th annual. I think it is 23rd, 24th year. As far as barbecue competitions go, the Jack is not the largest as far as the total number of teams, but that makes it one of the more prestigious ones because it's very difficult to make it here. You have to have won another major competition, and then you have to get through a lottery process. So I tell people you got to be good and you got to be lucky. Kind of like what I feel like I am. I have a lot of luck in my story being the master distiller, but nevertheless, this is considered sort of like the playoffs. This is the Super Bowl of barbecue. It comes near the end of the year of the barbecuing season. This is the one that they want. They want to win the Jack if they don't win any other competition during the year. So, you know, it's huge. It brings 25,000 people into the community, and it's all about just good times and good friends, and it's a beautiful day to enjoy it.
Let's put this in perspective. The official population of Lynchburg is what?
Well, you know, on the label for years it said population 361, but I think if you Google us now, it'll tell you that we have about 6,000 residents, because if you live in Moore County, you're automatically a Lynchburg resident today with a metropolitan government. But, you know, we probably have 400 or 500 people who live immediately downtown. So when we swell to 25,000 for a day, it's quite a spectacle.
Now, you have about how many teams that are participating in this event today?
We have 71 domestic teams that come from the U.S. and literally from almost every state is represented here. And then we have 18 teams that have come from outside the country. So you've got people here from the U.K., from Australia, from Canada, from Poland, from Germany. And we've had some of those teams fare out very well in past barbecues. So, it truly is an international competition. We give people a chance to do certain foods that are regional, are very unique to their country. So there's like an open category where people can do the things that are their country's famous for and compete on that basis as well.
Now, you told me something a moment ago before we rolled the cameras that I didn't know. Of course, we all know that you get to taste this great Jack Daniel whiskey because that's your job. But you are also an expert barbecue taster.
Well, I got to judge in the Shade Tree competition, so I've actually been trained through the Kansas City Barbecue Society official barbecue rules. And I'm kind of busy on a day like today with the barbecue, so I can't sit in a judge's seat. I would absolutely love to do that if I could. But I was amazed at even the non-professional teams that show up here in the Shade Tree. The food is just phenomenally good. I mean, from the best piece to the worst piece on your plate, you're just splitting hairs between them because they're all so good. So. Do
you ever cook barbecue yourself?
I do. I'm not much of a cook, but I do enjoy barbecue grilling and stuff like that. I have a Primo grill. They're one of our sponsors, and I highly recommend those for people who are serious about grilling. It's the big ceramic Kamado-style grills. But yeah, I definitely enjoy a good grilled steak and either chicken or seafood or pork. You can do about anything on a grill once you master it.
Life Care Center of Tullahoma held a health fair last Friday. John Gray attended and brings us this report.
All right, folks, we're here with Teresa Schofield, and she's the Director of Human Resources at Life Care, and the lady who is responsible for putting this health fair together. Teresa, are you having a good day today?
We're having a great day. We've had a great turnout.
And how many people do you have represented here today?
We probably have about 24 different companies represented.
And the reason behind this?
Well, we just want to bring more recognition to the community, to our senior citizens in the community, and offer them services that would be beneficial to someone their age.
Right. Well, listen, we appreciate what you folks do here, and I know keeping Travis in line is probably one of your biggest jobs.
You better believe it is.
All right. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
And we're going into the room now where there are different businesses and different folks here that are there's Stephanie with Hart, and there's, looky here, what are you doing? Nature's Plus.
Natural food. We have aloe vera juice, energy bars, sesame crunch. Everything's good for you, and it's wonderful vitamins. We're in the North Carolina.
All right, very good. Here's Glicken Woods. You need to have good dental care no matter what your age is. And the room is full of people with all different kinds of products. And there's folks, there's Contact Lifeline. Here's the Ascend Federal Credit Union booth. And there's Pruda. Even senior citizens need to be financially secure and take care of their money, don't they?
Absolutely.
All right.
We all need to.
Thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
There's more Courtner there. All right. We hate to think about it, but pre-planning is a pretty smart thing to do if you're of a certain age or any age.
It is one of the greatest gifts you can give your family is to prearrange.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the Morning Point girls. Look at that smile. Having a good turnout today. Enjoying it?
It's been a great day.
And I know it's fun for you to be among these folks and be able to tell them about the services that you have to offer at your wonderful facility.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Here's Alan McGee and Associates. And you're here to help folks with their taxes. Even senior citizens have taxes to deal with, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Well, thank you so much for what you do. All right, dear. All right, folks, we're with Rita's Care at Home here, and there's Rita and her pop. And have you had a good event here today?
Oh, it's been great. It's been really had a big crowd, and we're glad to be here.
Folks, every time I come to something like this and I see these people, these older people, and how proud they are, and it makes me realize what this flag right here is all about. and we certainly do appreciate the folks at Life Care for being and doing what they do.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Why Traders Bank?
The convenience of 5 locations near you.
2695 Deckard Boulevard, Winchester. 1207 Hillsborough Boulevard, Manchester. 1602 North Main Street, Shelbyville. 412 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma. 120 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma. Why Traders Bank?
The service of 61 friendly, knowledgeable employees meeting your banking needs.
We're Traders Bank in Winchester. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank in Manchester. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank in Shelbyville. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank on West Lincoln Street in Tullahoma. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank. Come see us.
Why Traders Bank?
The stability of 122 years, locally owned and operated, banking under the same name.
Traders Bank.
Why Traders Bank? Because you're welcome here.
Traders Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Welcome back. Robert E. Lee Elementary School held their great 5K pumpkin race last Saturday, and on Friday they gave the students a chance to be a part of the event. Jim stopped by on Friday and talked to 2 of the event organizers.
Annie Roan and Carrie Baxter. And you guys have got a great event coming up. I think it's called the Great Pumpkin 5K. Tell us a little bit about this event.
Well, tomorrow we are going to have a 5K starting at 9 o'clock, and this is our fundraiser for Robert E. Lee. After the 5K, we will do a 1-mile run or walk for each grade level. We'll have medals that we give out to each several different age categories. And we're going to have prizes and a DJ. And after the 5K, there's all kinds of fun, bounce houses and things. Lots of fun activities.
So that's a good way to get the kids to enjoy coming to school on a Saturday, I guess. Is that correct?
Yeah, the idea is to get them out of their homes and get them out, outside running around. We want to encourage them to start being physical, exercise, get plenty of exciting, fun things to show them that, there's more than video games out there on a Saturday afternoon or morning. We were able to provide a cape for each child here, and then during the week, the room moms and various other volunteers have come in, and we've let them decorate each cape. And then this afternoon, we wanted to let them out on the playground to let their capes fly, run around, and just see how much fun they could have with them.
I have 2 grandchildren that go to the school here, but I don't think I had any idea how many kids are in this school. How many kids are in the school?
367.
Okay, all right. What sort of things do you do with the money that you raise off of this event?
We are hoping this year to, working through the PTO, we're hoping to provide inner-right boards for each classroom. We have been doing that for the last few years, and we've worked down and we have provided 5th grade, 4th grade, and 3rd grade, and we're working now to provide 2nd, 1st, and kindergarten with inner-right boards.
Okay, and maybe you need to explain to me what an inner-right board is.
It's a fancy chalkboard. Yeah, basically, yes.
It allows teachers to, similar to what maybe most people would think of as an iPad, a teacher can write or use their computer to put together a video clip or photos or various things that they're teaching about, and it will immediately project to the front of the classroom so that everybody can see it and they can talk together about what they're watching or what they're writing or the problem that they're working on. So it's kind of like the chalkboard of the future.
Things have really changed since I was in school, obviously. I should know the answer to this question, but I don't. Do you guys don't actually work for the school system, do you? You're volunteers?
We are. Annie and I spend a lot of time up here. We volunteer because we're parents and we care about the school. And we've been up here for many, many years working on these kinds of events.
Do you try to pass any of your art influence off on these children while you're here, Annie?
Of course, I do. Yes, I did the T-shirt. I designed the T-shirts.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah. And T-Shirt Spot did those for us this year, and they did a great job. Also want to say our medals are fabulous, and Frankie out of Fayetteville, they provide those for us, and they're fabulous. We have a great parent that builds things, and we just have we survive with the help of our family and community. Our parents. So
okay. Well, I know that you girls spend a lot of time and put a lot of work into this event, but the smiles on your faces today tell me that maybe you're having a little fun doing this.
Absolutely. This is my 11th year doing the festival here at Robert E. Lee, and people question, why do I still do it? And I say it's because of the number of smiles I see in return. The kids really enjoy the festivals and the fun runs, and that's why we do it.
Okay, well, it's a great event and a nice thing that you guys are doing as far as contributing money to the school so that they can buy some educational tools to help these children out here. And thanks for all you do for our community. We appreciate it.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., Thursday evening at 6:30 p.m., and Friday evening at 4:30 p.m. This week's guests include Jim Woodard from Woodard's Diamond Showroom in Tullahoma. He's going to remind us about his upcoming diamond hunting trip in Belgium. Fran Barber will be by to let us know about the upcoming activities at the Coffee County Senior Citizen Centers, and we'll have a couple of gifted musicians to take the stage. All that and more on this week's Living Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Lori Thompson.
And I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought the dealership back on Highway 55, Thompson Ford, Tullahoma, Tennessee. It's back. It's wide open for business, and ready to serve you guys in the community.
And we want to thank you for allowing us to raise our children here. We've been here almost 15 years.
We want to thank the community. Without you guys, we couldn't have done it. We know it was your support that allowed us to achieve this dream. Come be a part of the dream, something special. Come see us at Thompson Ford. Ask for Mike or Lori.
Whether it's a home loan, a business loan, a personal loan, a loan for any good reason, Citizens Tri-County Bank is here to help you with the loans you need. With caring, friendly, lending pros at convenient offices across Tullahoma, we love our community and we take pride in helping people get the loans they need. Citizens Tri-County Bank, focused on making loans for the individuals and businesses of our community.
Welcome back. Coffee County was within 3 points of reclaiming the lead in a heated game early in the fourth quarter at Franklin County High School last Friday night when the offensive steam just ran out. A defense that had been battered by Rebel running back Colton Nunley behind an eerily familiar wing T explosion had just stood its ground on 4th and short, deep in its own territory. But the Raiders couldn't capitalize on the good break and watched the wind of the momentum sail out with an incomplete pass on a 4th and long fake punt with just over 4 minutes to go. Junior defensive back Logan Baumstein was carted off by ambulance to a nearby hospital when he was injured on the last Rebel scoring play at the 1:07 mark in the fourth quarter. Team medical staff said Baumstein would be all right and that the trip to the hospital was precautionary. Tailback D'Angelo Rozier, however, had 170 yards and 2 scores to become the first Coffee County sophomore since Chris Elam in 1995 to gain 1,000 yards or more in a season. Rozier's season total, with one regular season game left, is 1,093 yards. Coffee County, which is 3-5 overall and 3-0 in the conference, faces Region 6 3A rival Cookeville, which is 5-3 and 3-0 in the conference also, on the road Friday night for the region crown and pecking order rights in the TSSAA playoff seeding. The Raiders play their first round game at home on November 4th. Possible opponents, excluding teams yet to be announced as having home field advantage, include Riverdale, Blackman, Farragut, Bradley Central, McMinn County, Oak Ridge, or Cookeville.
The Tullahoma Wildcats scored on their first 4 possessions, including a game-opening 77-yard kickoff return by Montrell Berry and a 77-yard run from scrimmage by Jared Davis, cruising to a 42-0 victory over Warren County on senior night at Wilkins Stadium. Berry, who rushed for 96 yards on only 9 carries, took only 15 seconds to race past the Pioneer kickoff coverage team on the opening kickoff, and after Joseph Burks kicked the PAT, the Wildcats had a 7-0 lead. Warren County gained 2 yards on its first possession after a short punt. The Tullahoma offense was set up at the Pioneers' 42-yard line. Then Trey Burks carried 4 times for 26 yards, and Davis hit Shaquille Harris and Austin Creasman with 7-yard passes before finishing the 8-play, 4-minute drive with a quarterback sneak on 4th and goal at the 1. Burke, who was a perfect 6 for 6 on the night, split the uprights, and the lead was 14-0 with 6:06 left in the first quarter. Trey Burks, who had his second consecutive 100-yard rushing night, gained 101 yards on only 10 carries. He began the next drive with a 35-yard gallop. After a pair of Tullahoma penalties, Davis found Harris with a 26-yard strike. On the next play, Berry burst through the defense for 24 yards and scored his second touchdown of the quarter. Burks kicked it through, and the lead was 21-0 with 1:43 left in the opening quarter. The Wildcats scored on their next possession when Tullahoma put the ball in the hands of its senior quarterback, and Jared Davis simply outran the entire Warren County team for a 77-yard touchdown, with Burks' kick giving the Cats a 28-0 lead, which would be the score at halftime. Tullahoma scored on its first 2 possessions of the second half, putting the game away. The victory keeps the Cats, who have already clinched second place in District 8 AAA and a TSSA AA playoff berth, in prime position to be a top 2 seed in Quadrant 2 of the Class 5A playoffs when they begin the first weekend in November. Tullahoma concludes the regular season this week at Lawrence County. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast after these messages.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical healthcare facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history. Our record high was in 1931 at 84 degrees. Record low was in 1955 at 25 degrees. The average high on this day is 69 and the average low is 44. For tonight, look for partly cloudy weather with a low of around 46. On Wednesday, partly cloudy weather remains in the forecast with a high of 75 and a low of 53. Some showers expected for Thursday with a high of 61 and a low of 45. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us. It's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.